Hello everyone, it's Rob Marshall, founder and CEO of AdsOnWheels.com. I want to wish everyone a happy new year, and I hope that you are all doing well. As you are well aware, the time has now come for Ads on Wheels to take its business to the next level and transition into LLCs for each and every one of our vehicle classes. The company has completed its fundraising efforts and is now transitioning into its business cycle, and we're going to bring some very exciting new products and services to the world. Right now, I want to tell you a little bit about our new products and services. In the next week or so, we'll be launching the Custom Vehicle Experience product. This product is the most exciting attraction that Las Vegas has to offer. And we're actually going to give consumers the opportunity to experience our custom vehicles and share their content on our vehicles for many occasions. Whether it's a wedding, whether it's a birthday party, whether it's a bachelor's party. It's going to be a very exciting product, and we'll be bringing you more information about that in the next week or so. In addition to that, we've also streamlined our AdShare program, adding in some business support services for our AdShare product to better help businesses achieve their dreams and goals. And in addition to that, we've streamlined our brand promoter opportunity, and we've actually extended the $5 million challenge that we set up to go all the way through December of 2015. Effective January 31st, 2015, we're closing down the fractional ownership program per advice from our legal counsel. Now let's talk a little bit about the benefits of transitioning into the Series LLC from the existing fractional ownership. First off, instead of getting a 1099, you're actually going to get a K1, which will represent your interest in the company, and you'll use that to file your taxes. The K1 tracks both the profits and the actual losses of the Series LLC, and at the end of each year, you'll actually get a K1 to file with your taxes. This could be a good tax benefit for you in times where the company has some losses during startup, and when the company has some profits, you may be able to receive some additional tax benefits. So this is something that you will need to consult with your CPA about, and it's very exciting. Now, you will receive an LLC operating agreement, which once signed will transition you out of your fractional ownership and into LLC membership. The LLC you will become an owner of will be assigned a specific vehicle based on your fractional ownership order form. The agreement that you will receive was drafted by the law firm Shumway, Van & Hansen to protect all members of the LLC and Ads on Wheels. Right now, our attorneys are working on preparing everyone's agreements to ensure accuracy of each document. Each member's documents have to be specifically prepared for each order that was submitted. In essence, it is not just a boilerplate template that can be blasted out to everyone. So please be patient with our legal team as the documents are currently being prepared. All payments that have been accrued since December 5th have been posted to your accrued projected weekly distribution account for future payment per the terms of your Series LLC agreement as negotiated and agreed with our attorney. Ads on Wheels values your relationship. To show our appreciation, when you transition into the Series LLC, you will receive a matching bonus of 0.02% interest per 0.02% interest you currently own, giving you an additional upside in your vehicle. Now let's talk a little bit about the weekly distribution payments. The distribution payments made by the LLC will continue to be paid on a weekly basis as they have been, but will be based on the profitability of the LLC's vehicle. You will receive a chart with your LLC agreement that breaks down your projected weekly distributions at 100% capacity, 50% capacity, 25% capacity, and 12.5% capacity. The LLCs have a weekly projected distribution based on the projected income of the vehicle at 50% insertion order capacity. For example, members holding 5% of interest in an LLC will make 5% of the projected weekly income of the vehicle. If the vehicle makes more than the projected weekly income, the overage will be held in reserve to continue to be able to pay 5% of the income should the vehicle not make the projected income in the future. The weekly distribution payments will continue to be paid so as long as the LLC has sufficient funds available in its reserves. Now, in business, us being a startup company, we're going to have times where we have very sunny days and we're at 100% insertion order capacity. And then we're going to have those days where we're at 75% or 50% or 2% or 12%. Things can actually fluctuate. And I want to talk to you a little bit about those fluctuations because everybody has to be prepared for those rainy days, as there is no guarantee that our projections can or will be achieved. But on a best effort basis, we will make a strong effort to exceed our actual projections. Now, in the event that a vehicle is not making enough income to meet the weekly projection distributions, a prorated distributions will be made in proportion to the actual income of the vehicle for that week. Now, the difference between the weekly projected distribution and a prorated distribution will be credited to your accrued projected weekly distribution account for future disbursement up to your total principal sum and any distributions that have been made to you in the past. Amounts credited to your accrued projected weekly distribution account will be paid when the LLC has sufficient funds available in its reserve. Finally, LLC members will be eligible to receive a monthly advertising distribution in proportion to their ownership interest. At the end of every month, the company will add up all the revenue generated by the LLC for the month, and after subtracting operating expenses and weekly distributions made for that month, the remaining sum will be distributed. The monthly advertising distribution will also be deducted from each member's accrued projected weekly distribution account. Finally, if you're not interested in transitioning into the LLC for any reason, your fractional ownership will be shut down January 31st, and you will receive a refund in accordance with your fractional ownership agreement. To cancel your fractional ownership agreement immediately and receive a refund in accordance with your agreement sooner, please follow the link that will be included in the packet that you receive from our attorney to immediately cancel your agreement. When we started up the company, we used a very creative method of raising capital via the fractional ownership program. Transitioning into the Series LLC will transition us into a more universal traditional business structure and position us for our future plans to become a publicly traded company. When your agreements are ready, our legal team will reach out to you and provide you with the agreements via email. I know that you've been patient thus far, but please be patient with us with this process. Your single point of contact is Mr. Stephen Walter at our law firm. You can feel free to email Stephen at stephen@stephen HUMWAYVAN.com. As always, I look forward to helping you enhance your lifestyle. See you at the top.